All right, I'm here with MP before Game 3. MP, how you feeling heading into this one?
I feel great. I feel great. This series has been easier than I thought it would be, but they're down 2-0. So I expect them to play with a little bit more desperation.
What do you have to do to overcome that desperation?
Not much. They're going to be keyed in on me, but I can't let them take us out of what we do best. I'm looking to be the game's top scorer and, keep showing the world what I can do on the stage.
There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The New York Knicks come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Pacers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. And on our sidelines tonight, reporting Ali LaForce. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. MP out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at center, locking down the middle. And for Indiana, at the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. And it's Bradley in at the 5 spot. Taking a look at Indiana. There's been a large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Harper from the arc. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Harper's got 5 now. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
Pass to Bradley. Indiana moving it around. They need this. And Siakam with the layup.
And it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with Indiana's head coach. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And it's Halliburton missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Harper, and there's another one for the Knicks.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. No good from outside. New York's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And MP with the basket on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Matherin. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton outside. This one for 3. Indiana again missing. Now the Knicks with it. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. .116 left to play here in the first. Tapping a screen on Brunson. Vincent the pass to Nesmith. Clock at 6. Now Shepard. From deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Now the Knicks with it. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Harper's shot's good.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Pacers trail by 18. Pass to Huff. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Vincent the pass to Shepard. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Here's Harper. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harper's got 22 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Shepard with the ball. Here's Huff. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Knicks lead by 17. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Impressive.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Nesmith finds Vincent. Halliburton in the corner. No good on the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Indiana was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And the three ball is good. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Indiana.
A true marksman from behind the arc, Halliburton has that light always on green.
Here's MP, and good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. 1:35 left now here in the second. Pass to Siakam. Drops in the layup for 2. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
I think this is where Siakam wants to operate most times, using his size and touch to score inside.
MP, good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pacers trail by 21. Now Vincent. Halliburton for 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pass to Toppin. Launches a 3. The Knicks pull it in.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And MP throws it down hard.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Siakam against Anunoby. Toppin, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
MP, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Halliburton for 3. It's not going to go for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Knicks out front, opening up a huge gap. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New York Knicks.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, things not looking great. Trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Indiana shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. On the court for the Knicks, Josh Hart out there with Harper. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. Towns against Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Harper's shot's good.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Pass to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Harper's shot's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And the Pacers call time here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Siakam kicks to Bradley. Pass to Halliburton. No good on the triple. New York's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Bradley sets the pick for Halliburton. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And MP throws it down.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Siakam. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Siakam's got his third bucket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
MP passes to Brunson. MP inside. Defended by Mathurin.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Bradley is screen on Hart. Here's Siakam. An easy 2 points on the layup. Siakam's got 8.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Brogdon subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Jones, the pass to Toppin. Back to Jones. Toppin against Anunoby. Toppin, good. 5 points in the game.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
Brogdon kicks to Harper. Over Neesmith. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Anunoby's got his second basket.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
For the three, Toppin, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
To the left side wing. Back to Vincent. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's the New York Knicks, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. We've got Siakam. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Vincent. Then there's Toppin. And it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got his first points of the game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And that one's good. MP.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Siakam. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Kind of a rare area for Siakam, but, you know, he's got the skills to knock down that mid-range J.
Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Siakam passes to Toppin. And that one drops.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
The Knicks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the connects again.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. Pass to Siakam. Back to Vincent. There's the pick. 3-pointer. The shot, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And now we go courtside for this story on Benedict Mathurin. What's the situation, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pacers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. This is going to be a tough loss for them if it gets more serious and he's unable to go in the playoffs. But that is an if. He's been giving the go-ahead to give it a try. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always.
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to maintain an NBA body. It takes tremendous dedication and work, and that's why every team has an expert training staff. They're always available and always doing yeoman's work in helping these guys be ready to perform.
And that one is good.
Boy, Siakam has been in attack mode, and it's paying off nicely for this offense.
Here's Harper. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Siakam's shot is off.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Huff. Fires the 3. Vincent misses.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Indiana again missing. The tray. Good, another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Vincent with it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
I'm here with MP, who posted a video before tonight's game where he said he was looking to be the game's leading scorer. How were you able to make that promise a reality?
I feel like I was in the zone during the shoot-around, so I told my teammates to keep feeding me the rock. We don't have big egos over here, so they were happy to do it. Next game, it might be someone else, but tonight, it was my time to shine, Dom.
Shine you did, MP. Great game.
Always.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us.
All right, MP, win this game, move on to the second round. What's going through your mind right now?
That we got to finish the job. You let a team like this stick around, they start thinking they got a chance. And we can't let that happen. It ends tonight.
Any special prep when it comes to potential series clinching game?
Yeah, you got to treat it like any other game. That's why I'm at maximum intensity all year round. That's because there is no regular season or playoffs for me. Every time I go out there, I'm looking to do something historic. Tonight's no different.
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The New York Knicks have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized, for their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Indiana Pacers. Will there be an upset in Round 1? It's all coming up next.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0, advancement to round 2 in the Eastern Conference at stake. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting 5. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Harper, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Toppin in at the 5. You look at the Pacers, you don't want to write a team off, but down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope to go around.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
Now here's Halliburton from deep. Toppin's shot is off. MP outside. Uses the glass to drop it in. And all but certain now that MP and his team are moving on. You have to feel that there was a little extra edge from MP to try and silence his critics and doubters in the media.
Well, you can believe me when I tell you that players hear that kind of talk. They may not respond to it directly, but they clock it. MP used that barb sent his way to motivate him this entire series.
Halliburton, no good. From deep, Harper. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Harper's got 5 now.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Halliburton for 3, and Indiana misses again. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Brian, back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Fires from deep, and MP with a basket on the assist by Brunson. Give him 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Toppin, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Siakam. Three-pointer, Halliburton nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Shoots over Hart. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Well, a little bit of quality defense will not deter Pascal Siakam. Go to work.
And Harper gets it to go.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Toppin outside. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton on the wing. The shot from the low post is good. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Indiana with some changes. Huff's checked in for Siakam. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And Vincent is subbed in for Nembhard. New York also changing it up. Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's OG Anunoby in for Mikal Bridges. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Pass to Halliburton. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 10-point lead. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Now here's Mathurin. 1:09 left in the opening quarter. Toppin's shot is off. Knicks leading by 12. Pass to Hart. Here's Harper. He hits the back iron and sinks it. MP's got 20 points.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Halliburton for 3, and that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
MP right side. Hart passes to Harper. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 assists in the game.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Here's MP. Ooh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Halliburton's shot is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. New York out in front, leading by 4. And we welcome you back to Game 4. Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. MP's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. MP outside. Shoots it from the high post. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Harper's got 24.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
On the court right now for the Knicks. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Mikal Bridges is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Harper in at the small forward position. Bridges finds MP. Nails the wide open jumper. Harper's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Huff, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Here's Harper, and MP throws it down.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Count it. MP's got 34 points.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
Vincent passes to Halliburton. On the wing, Matherin. Here's the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pulls up on the wing, and Harper with a basket on the assist from Bridges. And it's 36 points for MP. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Halliburton against Brogdon, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This is not the young man you want to foul. Halliburton's so accurate at the charity strike.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Matherin. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Vincent. Hart's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. MP right side. There's the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Harper's got 39.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now Nembhard. Neesmith on the wing, covered by MP. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Hits the trifecta. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Here's MP. Another one falls for New York.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
From deep, Harper. And the Knicks, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient. Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
MP getting it done for the Knicks. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Toppin in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Siakam for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson with it. No made baskets yet. Another one goes! Incredible! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Indiana with it. Nembhard outside. Neesmith passes to Nembhard. Back to Neesmith. Halliburton for three. No good. And now 9 for 14 in the game. And New York has possession. The three is up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Halliburton to end the run. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Indiana has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Puts up a three. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Good! Another from three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Siakam against Hart. Back to Halliburton. The three. Another miss by Halliburton.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Siakam outside to the paint. Nesmith. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Boy, you cannot give up that kind of opportunity to Aaron Nesmith. Woo-hoo, finish is close.
And it's New York scoring again.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The Pacers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Brunson against Halliburton. Here's Siakam, and he can't bank that one in. And here's New York now. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Towns gets the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
To the inside. Here's Toppin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
There you see some of the relentlessness of Obi Toppin. This guy will come at you if given the minutes and the basketball.
And Indiana with some changes. Huff's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And Vincent is subbed in for Nembhard. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Anunoby comes in for Hart. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Well, the Pacers shooting the rock well at 46%. There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton for three. Drains the triple. Halliburton's got 27.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Vincent outside. Toppin, a screen on Clarkson. Vincent. Three-pointer off the mark. New York has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half.
Well, great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Mathurin. And Harper gets it to go.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Here's Halliburton. Mathurin against MP. For 3. That shot is off. And so it's the New York Knicks making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. So on the floor for the Knicks, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Harper, and it's Anunoby in at the 4. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Some things never get old, and watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you score 20?
It might sound cliche, but you start with what the defense gives you and you work from there. If the defense keeps letting me get to my spot, I'm going to keep scoring until they figure it out, how to stop it. Then I'm going to let my guys cook. Tonight it was my turn.
Certainly was, MP. Thanks for chatting with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps it up.
MP right here. MP, got some really good questions back here. Remember, it's me. Hey, back here, MP. You can see. MP.
Miss Conway. What? I noticed that you weren't raising your hand. So, let's start with you. You had a lot to say before the playoffs started, and I want to give you a chance to say something now. Stand up.
Okay. Okay, any concerns about your ability to maintain your performance against your second-round matchup?
I respect the troll job, Roseanne. I really do. You drop a terrible take before the playoffs, immediately get proven wrong, so you what? Move the goalposts? It's honestly impressive. But, nah, I got no concerns. I'm gonna keep playing like I'm capable of, and you're gonna keep being wrong.
Well, thank you very much.
MP.
MP, right here.
MP, you're right. MP, back here.